Ladies and gentlemen, internationally renowned Australian horseman and entertainer Guy McLean is a proud Australian that has taken his beloved country to the world through his horsemanship, bush poetry, and double-handed stock whip mastery to show what his treasured homeland is all about. From the Queensland bush to the bright lights of Vegas and New York City and every major equine festival in between, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Guy McLean.
Wow, aren't you awesome? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. What a great pleasure it is to be here in Massachusetts. This is my first time performing at the Big E. Not my first time in this beautiful arena, but my first time at this wonderful fair. And I want to thank you all for turning up, because without wonderful people sitting in the stands, the Big E can't run the show. So give yourself a big round of applause for being here. Thank you. Also, weren't those beautiful big heavy horses just incredible? My wonderful grandfather was a market gardener during the war. He had a couple of Clydesdales that were his tractors, and they were his family. And when I see those beautiful horses come into that arena, it makes me think of my granddad. And so I think it's really important that we hold on to the past, that we remember what these incredible horses have done for us, because before the tractor and the train and the truck, those big horses did all the work. And I'm going to show you another horse that not only did all the work, but continues to. This is the workhorse of my country, the workhorse of Australia. He is an Australian stock horse gelding. He wears the green and gold blanket of the breed in our country. And I am very blessed to be the Australian stock horse ambassador. And this horse here was recognised as the most famous Australian stock horse for 2017. So he's very special. His name's Spin Abbey. The three horses in the middle, they're my friends and family also. The horse closest to me is also an Australian stock horse. The other two, they're related to some of your best horses in the quarter horse and thoroughbred breed. As I ride around here, I'm going to crack the Australian stock whip. We call this the voice of the bush, and this is how we control our stock. You'll notice it doesn't worry my horses. You'll also notice that all the clapping and cheering you're doing doesn't worry them either. It's like you're not clapping and cheering at all. It's like you're just sitting there, not clapping. That's how good they are, because I know you're clapping and cheering because you're just so respectful. Thank you. That's good. That's good. Let's hope that my horses aren't as hard to train as you all. Here I'm going to push all three of these horses away because I want to show you some skills of the Australian stockman. Now I have the horse for it. I can gallop around here and I can move them at top speed, but the Australian stockman, he's known for what he can do at slow speed to keep his stock quiet and to keep them in good condition. Here I'm going to push them with my eyes to the left here, control them at a walk. If I step up a little more to them, I can lift them up to trot. If I look in front of their eyes, I can change the direction just by where I look. That's the skill that we use every day. Whether they be 3 head, 400 head, 4,000 head of animals, we would do the same thing by body positioning. Once again, the noise is deafening. The appreciation is just so palpable in here. It's fantastic. I know you're thinking that's not very fast. So I'm going to show you a little bit of fast movement too. Very much like my hero, the man from Snowy River. I'm going to step in behind him. And I do appreciate this microphone because it makes it sound like I'm absolutely flying. I'm going to circle them to the left, get in behind them and change direction. Oh, look at them, they're so wild. I'm going to step up here. Now I'm going to get around them and I'm going to ask them to stop in the middle. And we'll do this with wild cattle, wild sheep. You'll just circle around them until they stop. And so we'll do this to control our cattle. So if we're on a big, huge station where there might be hundreds of thousands of acres, we'll ride around our stock until they stand still. And then we'll let them feed and we'll let them water. So this is a real skill of the stockman. This is how they have controlled their animals for many, many years. But these aren't just stock. These are my dear friends. Look at them as they watch me. as we ride around. Hope in the middle's yawning. He does that when he's excited. The little gelding, he looked at me then just to make sure I was talking about him. He's got a huge fan base. He's the leader of it. I'm going to come here and bring all 4 horses back together. Bring all 4 horses back together. Earth to lightning, come in lightning. He goes to me now. He's an American-born horse, so he doesn't probably understand the way I talk. But I think he was saying, man, if I go over to you, I won't look as sexy out here on my own. He does have a Facebook page and he wants more people to love him, so he stands out and does nothing. Here I'm going to come all around here. I'm going to ask them all to stop. I might ask them all to side pass together. Lightning, walking with your head bent is not a side pass. I'm going to ask 2 of them to side pass together. Don't feel a need to clap. This is easy. Anyone can do it. It's really easy. I'm going to ask them all to back up. And you'll notice that they don't have all of the mod cons of today, so I add them in a little bit. Beep, 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 beep. Very good. But they don't have blinkers, and they don't have indicators, so I just have to point. But I'm going to take them here. I'm going to take the pretty boy from my right and up to my left. I want you to know, even though he's not real big, his bloodlines carries some of the very best racehorses in America. His great-granddaddy won the Triple Crown. He was a stallion called Affirmed. The beautiful gelding here on my right, coming to my left, he's another wonderful Australian stock horse called Hope. I call him my number 1 because he's there whenever I need him, and he's just a wonderful boy. Here's my 2012 World Champion from Road to the Horse. Now I have these horses lined up. Thank you. Oh, you're so nice. I might see if I can show you how athletic the horse is that I ride. Now I want you to know that all I'm doing to do these moves is I look across here and spin Abby Candace sideways. I look across here and he canters sideways again. What would happen if I looked up? I'm only doing that for effect because I can do it just like this. And you might say, why would you do that? I'll tell you why. It's so much fun. This is so much fun. It's wonderful to get in beside all the cars at the lights and just go, want to race? I don't care if you don't clap, I'm having fun. I'm going to go sideways through here. And I want you to know the horse that I ride is special. He's not normal because it's not normal for a horse to be able to canter backwards. Try, my boy, you have to try. He says, why would I canter backwards when I can go forwards, Dad? And I said, well, if you're going forwards, you may as well skip. The dressage horses call these single-tone tempies. We just call these lots and lots and lots of fun. And I know what you're thinking, because I'm with you. You're wondering how I get him to canter so slow. It's all about where you practice, ladies and gentlemen. I like to practice in front of my mirror at the hotel. I just get him to canter and I can make sure that my hair's done. I can have it. If you're not going to clap, I'm going to point over here. I'm going to come over here because you've been looking at my backside, so I do apologise. I'm going to pretend I'm the man from Snowy River galloping down the hill. I'm going to pretend that I'm riding in the Kentucky Derby. All right, you're not clapping, I'm going to point up here. But what I'm really going to do is I'm going to pretend that I'm at the show jumping championships at the Olympics. I get to the first jump, and I jump it. I get to the second jump, and I jump it. One more, and I win the Olympics, and I jump it. Very nice, thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this beautiful boy, excuse me, I'm going to come over here and take Ozzy. I'm going to leave Ozzy standing there for a second, bring Hope over here, because I want to show you a bit of finale that shows you what happens when 5 beings join as one. So I'm going to side pass around here, come over and hopefully pick up Lightning. Lightning is a millennial. He doesn't like to do what he's told. I'm going to canter a circle round like I don't need him. And then I'm going to invite him to like my page. Hang on. I might give him a friend invite here in a second. Excuse me, Lightning, this isn't working really good. People have got other things they want to do. So I'm just going to circle around and pretend I don't want him. It's not important that you help me here. And then I'm going to say, oh, it's nice to see you. Come for a visit. All right, I'm going to take him and I'm going to ask him to do what he's really great at. This is his best thing that he does for me. I'm going to lay him down. I'm going to come and pick up Mr. Aussie. I'm going to ask him to pick up a little canter circle. We're going to canter around the horse on the ground. And then we're going to see just how relaxed and how calm and how solid of a performer the one on the ground is. We're going to side pass the two horses over the top. Oh no, don't clap. Oh, look what you did. You scared him. Look, all your crazy clapping scared my horse. What am I going to do now? Look at him, running around wild, crazy, untethered, unfeathered, and free. I don't know how I'm going to control him now, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes, like Secretariat in the last bend of the Kentucky Derby. 1, 2, 3 horses over 1. Thank you very much. Now, I've tried very hard to give you a lot of enjoyment and to have a lot of fun. And now I want to ask for your help a little bit. And the reason I ask that is for every animal in this world, and most definitely the horses, we mustn't forget what they give to us and what they mean to us. I see this arena, and I'm thrilled that you're here. The ones of you who are here, you're very important to me. But I want in years to come to see this arena full for wonderful performers like these horses. I want you to tell your friends and your family, because seriously, we don't need horses anymore for transport or for war. But if you ask me, we need them more than we ever did before. We need them to teach our children humility, work ethic, honesty, respect. So tell your friends and family to come and support the Big E and horsemen like me, and let's grow this horse industry together. Thank you so much, Massachusetts. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Guy McLean of Queensland. Guy will be appearing 2 more times, once tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening to wrap up the Big E here in 2018. Next up on our